I had a look quickly, and the max division is champion at 1100 and above. Well, I immediately turn around and I see rifts, so it can only be 1 or 2 places, or I guess 3, and that might be the lake. So the lake is northwest, so it could be, I don't know, something over here. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Whenever it's this dead flat, I like to go in this kind of area. Yeah, and it worked. It goes Botswana with the gen... Wow, okay. Looks fairly European, maybe Turkey, maybe... Yeah, Turkish chevrons, and it also looks like we got some Turkish bollards. As to where... probably on the European side, maybe a bit more on the southern side as well. He's definitely a decent player, like we've all pretty much gone the same locations, as you can see by the scores. Oh, was they up here? Okay, that was pretty bad. And this looks like Uruguay to me. Ooh, we didn't... Okay, it wasn't Uruguay, it was Argentina, but... That's good. We win. GG. Like, to be fair, I was actually thinking America at the beginning, but no, just the... He probably thought, because of the car, or the lack thereof, it couldn't be Uruguay. I'm also going to make it a point to show every single game, even losses, which is not something I like doing just because I don't think the majority of people like seeing losses, as we're in South Africa. Yeah, especially for other games, the majority of people do not like seeing losses, which does make sense, but hopefully we can turn this into a situation where you all say where I should have guessed, you say what I have done absolutely wrong, and in this way, I guess it kind of... And it kind of just helps everyone in some way. We're in South Africa again, probably this kind of area. Not too sure though, it's very green, and Bolivia. My days of going Bolivia instead of Eswatini I think are gone, and that was a pretty good guess. And this is India somewhere. I think that's a southern kind of language. The landscape also fits, so I think we can go fairly quickly. Yeah, it looks like this. Ooh, why didn't I go further? Again, like I say southern, but didn't go southern. That is something you'll notice that I do a lot. Hey, we got Gen 2. Looks fairly European. Maybe Netherlands, France. We got a red road, so we're gonna try the Dijon guess. And it was Netherlands, no. Okay, no, we absolutely cannot lose now. I guess with that flatness, going in the middle of the hills wasn't the smartest choice, and this is Indo with the yellow center line and these poles. Now these don't quite qualify as tiled roofs, although that one does. Again, like Indo poles is one of those things that I always learn, but I just always forget, so it's pretty pointless. If we go Kalimantan, we're not going to lose. Although that is a pretty big mountain. Now, like these roofs surely are not Java, so I think we'll go relatively safe going in Kalimantan. And it was Sumatra, fair enough, but at least here goes Sulawesi. And do we... No, not yet. Looking like Malta. Yeah, this... Just double checking, but yeah, this should be Malta. Don't see that one every day. Well, it's either Malta or Greece. I don't... If it's South Italy somehow, it's not the end of the world, but I don't see this being anywhere else besides Malta. What is this? Oh, it's an Italian... Okay, either Malta or a southern Italian island. Ooh, this isn't good. A lot of sunset coverage in Botswana. That looks like a yellow plate as well, which confirms it. Yeah, but like, this is what I mean, like, he went Bolivia for South Africa on the first round, and I was making decent guesses, so... it just mentally helps me knowing that anyone can make blunders, anybody can be good at the game and make worse guesses every now and again. Like I might be doing right now, and hopefully he doesn't know this. There's no way this is Eswatini, but who knows? Nice, yeah, okay. Oh, here is where it begins. However, like I've been playing so much no car recently, it's quite nice seeing the car. Assuming this is right-hand drive and seeing the back of the car, should be in Europe. As to where, I'm not too sure actually on this one. It's probably not Poland, but yeah, Norway, okay. Yeah, pretty good way to, if you're able to see the car, pretty good way to differentiate yourself between Europe and the Americas. But yeah, it was never Poland with that landscape. Now we're gonna be, I think, somewhere in Indo, possibly. This car doesn't fit for Thailand, I think just northern Sumatra to be safe. Oh, it was Malaysia. Okay, it was Malaysia, fair enough. Not too sure how I would have been able to distinguish the two in that situation. Yeah, I'm really lost on this one. Mexico? Okay, I will take that. I will definitely take that. Again, it's just one of those rounds where you just recognize the kind of landscape and you should be fine. I, however, recognize... why am I seeing a motorbike? That looks like... Oh, it was India. Wait, what? That did not look like Gen 5. That was a weird round. Like, that looked way too... I guess on the motorbike, the quality is higher. That's good to know. Looks like... I am really not... This is probably going to be the first loss, because I'm pretty lost on these rounds, you can say. That looks more towards left-hand drive, I think. Yeah, looks like it. I'm gonna go... It's not Scotland, right? No, it has to be New Zealand. And with mountains that big, probably South Island. Only problem is there just aren't any roads here. I don't know, maybe. Because we're on a... I don't know, I'm just gonna go New Zealand. He clearly doesn't know it. First time facing somebody lower rated, okay. And this, I don't want this to go on for too long, so this may be the last game of the day, possibly. As we're in Mexico, it looks like. Well, either Mexico or southern US. These remind me more of Mexican poles, and we got, of USA poles, and we got front plates of maybe Texas or... Where is this? California, okay. I bet you went Mexico, didn't he? Wait, where did he go? Oh well. Yeah, short plates, short white plates, and wooden poles, and that's pretty much it. As we're in an Asian country... Yeah, as we're in an Asian country, yeah, Philippines, I would say. Yeah, with the English, the white car, and, I don't know, just hedge in the middle or something. And importantly, we got right-hand drive as well. Now, this should be the Cambodia car and not the Latin American car. I'm only saying this just based on everything else going on around here. Yes, stilt houses are very common in Cambodia. And that should be the game. I actually might do one more because of how short this one was. That is a very interesting name. We got a cross. Now, is that a Colombian cross or is it something completely different? It looks like something completely different because we're in Indo, surely. With the Gen 4 and those roofs, probably just go safe and go Sulawesi. I was going to say probably go safe and go Sumatra, probably not Java because of the lack of tiled roofs. But Sulawesi, again, I keep saying to myself, if you see a bunch of palms, go Sulawesi. That's usually how it works. This is India. And we got No language. Oh, what? No, it's not. It's Ecuador, never mind. If you see right-hand driver Gen 5, it's not called Gen 5, but that's what I call it. If you see right-hand drive, either Ecuador or Cambodia, or I guess Nigeria, but that's not really Gen 5, that's just its own thing, I guess. Colombia is a pretty respectable guess if you don't know the coverage, because you can barely see anything, so that's pretty good. Again, like, you know, I just mistaked India for Ecuador. This is Tunisia with the red and white curbs and the green follow car. Again, I don't know follow cars. I'm just going to go Tunisia, although it does look a bit dry, so maybe southern would be a bit of a better guess. All of Tunisia is Gen 3 as well, so there's no worry with that. And is that the game? Hopefully not, because it hasn't been long enough. Okay, good. And this is somewhere in Europe. We got Gen 4. Nothing A-frame pole-ish. Nothing strikes me as obvious here. Maybe a Romania or something. I'll guess quickly because I'm not too sure. Red roofs as well. Just seems like a pretty generic Europe. It could be... Oh, it was Romania, nice. But is that the game though? Not yet. Slovakia, yeah, pretty good guess as well. I was hoping we wouldn't get this at the very end, but this is Russia. Or is it? Wait a minute. No, it's Ukraine though. Am I wrong? Yeah, no, it's just Ukraine. Yeah, there weren't enough bollards spammed around the, what do you call it? The road intersection thing. But you also get to Ukraine. And this is short plate with... Oh, it's America. What am I talking about? Now, do we have southern lights? I don't see any. But we do have a front plate, which is concerning. Front plate in the US. All of the south has no front plates. Some places in the north have a front plate. So I'm going to go somewhere north. And there we go. Yeah, it did look a lot like Georgia because of the metal forest, but it couldn't... And obviously cars do travel, but I think in that situation going New England, specifically northern New England, was the more likely successful guess. What am I even talking about? I'm going to be honest, this seems like a way more effective way to practice the game than just spamming through games, which is what I usually do. And as I said earlier, I'll probably continue this on stream every now and again, along with the regular team duels. And that's going to be it for today. Any form of support is appreciated, and I'll see you soon. And I'll leave my NMPZ introduction on the screen if you want to have a look at that.